What up, world? It's your friendly neighborhood man, J5TH, Trouble T Mills, my brother Isaac, and a great brother, Rada of mine, Buddy Brilliant. What up, baby?
Yeah. I wish I had a perm too.
This is first panel, man,
Thank
so he gonna be talking shit, man. Glad to have you back. You back in the city, right?
Yes, sir.
For good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm home.
Welcome home, baby. Welcome home. So we got a dope-ass panel for y'all. We're going to be talking about horror movies, y'all. Not just one type of genre, but all genres. What's our favorite movies via slasher, paranormal, ghostly movies, all kind of dope shit. But before we get started into the theme, who's y'all favorite slasher? Real quick.
Ooh, Michael Myers.
Okay, Mike.
Scream.
Big Mike.
Ghostface?
Yeah,
Michael
Ghostface.
Myers.
Which one, T? It's like 6 Scream, 7.
Man.
Which one? Because it was different Ghostfaces.
That's true.
Shit, and if you would have named killers, it's like 13 of them niggas.
You mean like the person who was behind it?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I ain't
Or
think
just
about
what Scream though? What number?
You know, I really liked the second one.
The second one?
Yeah,
okay.
the second one.
Second one was
What about you, buddy?
Out of screen?
Nah, I'm saying your favorite slasher.
Oh, Big Mike Myers.
Mike Myers?
I grew up on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, slasher. I was gonna say Hatchet, but then y'all gonna start laughing at me. That's bullshit. I'm gonna say Jason.
I
Let's say Jason.
like Hatchet.
You like Hatchet? Did you see all 3 of them?
I did.
Oh shit, okay. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
We gonna get into this thing and we'll be back after this. This is Patio PolitiCz.
We hope you stay a while, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like, yeah. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. I said it's right for life. Come in with the shows that you like. We trying to be the best on the mic. DJ playing cuts that you like, yeah. It could be the start of your day, or maybe just the end of your night. But if you rock it with us, Patio PolitiCz is gonna do you right. Oh, cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life, yeah. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. Cause it's right for life. Trying to be part of your life. We got whatever you like. Come on and just give us a try, yeah. We hope you stay a while.
We hope you stay a while, because if you don't, you're gonna get fucked up, man.
You're gonna get slashed. You're gonna
Slashed
get
up.
hit with demons. You're gonna get hit with evil clowns, all kind of shit.
So
And
welcome
if you
back.
run, you gon' fall.
You gonna fall. Exactly.
The banana peels, man. They out there.
Welcome back, world, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. We're about to get into some dope, great conversation regarding these movies and films. So, I said Jason about the slasher. Now, what would Freddy Krueger be? Would he be a slasher?
I mean, he's up there with all of them.
Supernatural slash.
Yeah.
Supernatural? Okay.
Yeah, he's a slasher.
I mean, when you think of slashing, you just think of the
Yeah.
But I mean, he can still.
Yeah, that's what I'm, because he only came into real form on Freddy versus Jason,
That's true.
which I like. I think that's a dope ass movie. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that movie. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love
All right, I'm a
Guilty
name.
pleasure, Jason X.
Hey, it was a dope ass movie. Hey, but as you say that, I like Leprechaun in Space. So they was doing all the movies around that time where motherfucking ghosts and stuff was flying in space. And
With all that stupid shit.
They were actually in talks at that time to do a Chucky versus Leprechaun. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah.
And it just kept dropping, and they never picked up a director.
Dang. Okay, so I'm gonna name some scary people, and then y'all just rate them 1 through 10. No, let's go 1 through 5. 5 being, they the shit. They the top of the top. 1 being they garbage, they trash. I don't like their movies. I don't like their character. Pennywise.
4.
I give him a 4. Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna stick with the crowd.
Okay. Leatherface.
Ooh.
Yeah. That scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
Me
because
too.
if I'm thinking like if you saw that motherfucker coming at
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's all I
I'm
would
gonna
think
give him
of.
5 for me.
Yeah, me-
I'm
Same
thinking,
here.
I'm thinking 2 things like oh my god, this big nigga finna kill me.
Yeah.
And 2, he should be in the NFL. That's
Yeah.
a big nigga moving real
man.
fast.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
with a heavy ass like.
And my thing too is when you saw him, it was like it wasn't like a slasher when you just saw a couple stabs and then okay, next scene.
Yeah.
It's like no, they sat there and made you watch the chainsaw and the
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 5. That's a 5 for me.
That's a trauma, man. That's 5.
They got the girl under the table hiding.
Yeah.
And then they just show her boyfriend throwing on the table.
Yeah.
That's some meat. And then he just chopping them up, getting all tired and shit.
Man.
All right, the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers.
Oh
5.
man, yeah,
5.
yeah, 5.
And I ain't talking about part 3 and 4. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
one and 2. Yeah.
No, part 4.
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
3 was all right.
All right.
Herbert Creeper.
What about Chucky?
Man, I ain't scared of Chucky. I always said if I seen Chucky, I will fuck him up. But like
I'm gonna give Chucky
man.
a 5 because he's an asshole.
I
I gotta
fuck
give. I want to give Chucky a 3, but I probably have to give Chucky a 4 just because like Chucky. When I saw Chucky, man, it was his bite that was always worrying me, man.
That's true.
I'm like, man,
When the mom goes under the couch and she gets bit.
man, I'm like,
Once he make
I'm like,
that
man,
face,
you got this
that-
tiny little thing, and he quick.
All right, what about Leprechaun?
Oh, I'll give Leprechaun a 3.
Okay,
Yeah, I just don't think. I mean,
I would give him a 3 too because he got powers.
2.
That's the only.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was
Yeah,
going
the
with. He got
powers.
some
and he was funny, so
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But I don't think he was scary at
Man,
all.
fuck it, I'm gonna give him a 4 because he was after his gold. That's all we want. You feel me? We all want our bread. Like somebody took your shit, you gonna go get it
that's
back.
true. We gotta respect
Yeah.
him.
All right, I got one for y'all. What about Pinhead?
Oh, that's a 5 for me.
Female or male?
Ooh,
Oh, I know.
the male.
That's right.
The male.
Okay.
To me, that's a 5 for
Yeah,
me.
the
That's a
5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, it's a 5 for me. They both
Yeah.
terrifying.
I grew up on Hellraiser.
All right. Freddy Cougar.
Ready?
I give him a 4.
4.
I'm gonna give him a 4. Just,
4.
Yeah.
He got to.
Yeah.
Damn. Who else we got? Any y'all can think of?
We're talking about slashers, right?
It can. Yeah.
It's horror in general.
Yeah. Or horror in general. Yeah.
So the horror character.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, we got the new one, Art the Clown from Terrifier.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Art ain't
Damn.
no joke.
He's a big one now. Yeah, he ain't no
I'm giving
joke.
Art a 5 out the gate.
He needs a 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He a 5.
Yeah,
He a
he's
vicious motherfucker.
hell yeah.
And he's not no ghost. He's a human, right? Like
I don't know
Michael
what-
Myers.
I don't know. What
So
the
I
hell
think
he is.
I think part 2 established that he's
Something beyond
kind of
that.
like a phantom or something because he came back.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
What do you? So
Yeah.
more recent. What do you think about Valak, which is the demon from Conjuring?
Oh, Valak. That's the
From who?
one.
Conjuring.
Yeah.
Oh, the Conjuring. Damn.
Is that the
that's
one that
that's
was
the
this-
demon that's in
the nun?
It's the nun, and it's like the shadow, and it be embodying
It's
like.
kinda been following
I think
him the whole
it
time.
came out of Annabelle.
That's a female,
too.
right?
Valak? I don't know.
No,
that's
no.
not
I
the
think
nun?
it was. I think it's a
Well,
male.
no. It's the demon presence that's embodying the nun.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
A 5, man. You can't. You know.
Yeah, I think any demon's just like a 5 right away.
What about Annabelle?
No. Getting 1 for me. Man.
Okay.
Haunted House fucked Annabelle up for me. I ain't gonna lie.
100 house. Yes.
Personally, I wasn't a big fan of Annabelle, so I'll give it like a 2. I wasn't a big fan.
100 house messed it up for me too.
Turn her out.
Like no. All right, now what about let's have y'all seen The Shining?
Oh yeah, it's one.
What about that? Jack Nicholson in The Shining, his character.
I'm giving him a 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same here. 5. It's one of my all-time
He wanted
favorites.
to go to that
Yeah,
shit. Like,
yeah.
What about Norman Bates?
Oh man, that's another good one
That's a
too.
good one too.
Yeah,
I give
him,
Norman a
mama.
3.
yeah.
I give him a 3.
I'll give him a 4.
I give him a 3. Now, what's y'all? If y'all could pick, what's y'all number 1 like scariest movie of all time?
The Exorcist.
That'll get you fucking scared all the time.
To me, is The Exorcist. I always gotta go with The Exorcist.
Off initial, just like
The remastered
movie?
Exorcist? Because remember the original, she wasn't crawling down the steps.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
it- okay,
and then
yes.
the remastered
For me too,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it didn't really bug me whatever they added.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll go with that one just because the Exorcist
Yeah,
scenes weren't bad. But yeah, just The Exorcist, man. It's just the whole like disturbing reality of the movie just always got me.
Yeah, I would say The Exorcist for me too.
Yeah.
That shit, yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Nothing like ever scared me until Jeepers Creepers. That
I was gonna say.
you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
that literally
Yeah,
scared the
yeah.
shit
It
out of me.
was,
Like,
it was.
the first one. Like even before
It was
all
creepy,
the
though.
demon shit.
It was
like
creepy.
just
Yeah.
him in the truck. Like had me
That's
like,
true. That's true. Just
Like
like,
yo, this dude tripping.
when you see him toss the body down
Right, but the
the
writing of the movie was,
Yeah.
I think, what made it that way because they really built anticipation, and it was like they went from Like really, they shouldn't have been caught by him at all. They should have just kept on going. Because I'm like,
That's true.
I'm like, how do you keep going back and forth
And running
passing
into him?
the chapel and whatnot?
But
And
the terrifying thing about him is once he got your scent,
That was it.
on your
Right.
ass,
Yep.
Yeah.
he
Right.
your ass like.
well, I think in the second one too, when it was like when he was flying.
Yeah, on point. Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had them locked in that school bus.
Yep.
You know.
Now, what about you? What's your scariest movie of all time?
So when you're talking about scary, as in like just one that I like, or it has to be like one that freaks me out.
That freak you out.
Scared
shit.
you.
Cause see now it's hard for any of them really to do that. Okay, so I'll put it this way. At the time when I saw Insidious, it did
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
Insidious was one of the first of its kind to really be a mental fuck, and it
Yeah.
had no blood in it,
For sure.
and it was all about like that's based in reality. Like people really do astral project,
Yeah.
and just looking at like for me it was the ending too. Like so the ending when it turned out like who had really killed
Yep.
at least that old lady, and
That was crazy.
I was just like, oh shoot, I'm like, it's really people around me that could be carrying like
Yeah.
it could be a whole nother demon in their body.
But that's like The Exorcist too.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's just, shit like that.
You can
touch-
say the same genre pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what about ghostly figures? Like you got The Ring, you got The Grudge.
Oh.
Now we can talk about The Conjuring, Insidious, shit like that.
Ghostly figures.
Actually, I mean, just going back to what T said, Insidious, what they call the lipstick demon, which was the red demon on
yeah.
Insidious. That guy terrified.
Fire,
Crap.
I think they called him Fireface.
He has like 6 nicknames
Sinister
actually.
was the shit though.
Oh
Yeah, Sinister was.
crazy.
What you call it? Fuck that up to $100 for me. Sinister when they made a parody out of that.
first one though. Look,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that
right,
First
they
one
did
when he
make
moved
one
in
of
the picture.
Cold, yeah.
When he moved in that picture.
Yeah, man.
Bro, I was in the theater when that happened, and like there were women in the theater that screamed loud
Yeah.
when that happened.
It's shit like Grudge and The Ring. Those two fucking
The
ladies
Ring, yeah.
fucking scare me, man.
Did you guys see the original, like the actual
Yeah.
Japanese ones?
No, hell, I heard it was scarier.
It's
That's why
way worse.
Yeah, hell
It's
no.
way worse.
Hell
Yeah,
Yeah.
If you don't mind reading subtitles, it's way worse than the American one.
Fuck that. I was scared. I seen both of them well, I didn't see The Ring in the movies, but my TV used to do that fuzzy shit.
Yeah.
And
To top it off.
I was afraid to leave it on
the
TV like that,
Frighteners
man.
for you?
Ooh,
I'm just throwing it in.
the Frighteners was a
Nah,
good
it
one.
was a great ass movie,
Yeah.
but it wasn't scary, but it was good though.
I got one that's scary.
It's because
Yeah.
the Frighteners was more like on that campy end, you know?
Yeah, it was
so
cool. It was
really
a dope
cool,
ass
but
movie though.
Have y'all seen that one? Since you brought up like Asian horror films, it was that one film that the dude was in his apartment the whole time, and there was zombies all around everywhere else.
Yeah.
And like,
I've
basically, he gets stuck in his apartment because everybody was wilding.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Damn.
And all he saw across was in another apartment was a girl, and it was just
Yes. I think it's called Alive. I think it's like
Yeah,
hashtag Alive or something
yeah.
like that. Yeah.
But
That
what
was-
made me mad about that movie, they did an American version to it and tried to pass it off with a different title and all that. And I was like,
Yeah, that
nah,
shit
this
was-
ain't it.
and
That
it
shit was
wasn't
creepy.
good.
What about that 13
Oh,
Ghosts?
damn. I actually just rewatched that movie.
So
I
so
remember watching
which
it. I don't think it was that
which
scary.
one was y'all the ghost that scared you?
the Jackal.
The jackal.
That's the
Jackal.
crazy one with the
Yeah.
cage on the head.
Oh
Jackal.
fuck!
Damn, that one.
I think I was scared of I forgot the tall one with the
The Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Oh, yeah, the Juggernaut was
When
crazy.
he got out, I was like,
That nigga with the big ass with the nails,
Yeah.
pulling this shit
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
that shit was creepy.
That guy was crazy.
Yeah, okay, now that opens the forum too. Okay, what about zombie movies?
Oh, damn.
Dawn of the
Scary
Dead,
as zombie.
Scariest zombie or just
Scary.
Scary
It's hard
P.
to find a scary.
I think for,
Not
for
funny,
I think for me, as far as scary, that just got me because it was really different than the others. Was 28 Days Later.
Yes, that shit was creepy.
Yeah, and you know what too? The way it was shot, it didn't give you like the feel of that high blockbuster budget. It felt
Yeah.
very indie.
Yeah,
There was just something really real about it. And in the way the zombies just like that, they throw up blood.
and they were
it's-
running too.
And it's more because they weren't technically zombies; they were full of rage, and it's just something about that movie that really
Damn,
creeped
I
me
forgot
out.
about 28 Days. That shit was
Have
creepy.
y'all seen VHS?
Yes,
VHS movies?
Yeah, those are good.
Because
It's a trip.
there was
Yeah.
a bunch of like kind of short films,
Yeah.
but they
Mhm.
had a zombie portion in there.
They do.
Where it was like in a alternate universe.
Yep, I remember
There's
that
3
one.
of them. I remember.
There was one with a succubus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
yeah.
was- that one was
crazy to
creepy.
me. That was crazy, bro. When he
Wow. That bitch was like, where?
and she played dumb, bro. And when he saw them demon feet, I'm like, bro, it's time to
that's
get out
right.
of here. Like,
Yeah.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
She took him up in the sky and flew.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my girl just had this conversation. Whenever, say in a horror movie, they always pause and look.
Yeah.
I said this to her. Why don't never just try like punching that shit out?
Yeah.
Like ain't nobody ever like that'd be my reaction.
Socking the
Like,
goat.
Yeah. When they get right
Socking
in
the
your
spirit.
face, it would just be it would be like
A reflex.
just
Nah.
wow, get back. Give me some room.
Not scary to me, Mac. Us.
Dawn of
Which
the
one?
Dead, the
remake?
That's
I like, yeah,
You thought
I
it
like
was
the
scary?
remake.
It
I mean, yeah, it was a good movie.
It didn't scare me,
one
but
with
I
the
It didn't scare me.
It didn't scare me, but I thought it was great,
Yeah,
man.
it
I
was
think
a
it's
dope
great.
movie.
I think till now it's actually one of the all-time
Yeah.
real well-made zombie movies for sure.
Yeah, I like
it
Night of the
was
Living
mall,
Dead though.
right?
Yeah, in the mall.
Yeah, in the mall.
That
I
was
like-
Zack Snyder, man.
What?
That was Zack Snyder before he got
shit.
into DC.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mackay
that?
Pfeiffer.
Tales from the Hood.
Mackay
Yeah.
Pfeiffer.
That's
yeah.
a scary ass movie. Tales
Oh,
from the
Tales
Hood.
from the
Hey,
first
you know
one.
what?
The
When
first
I-
one.
Yeah.
Huh?
Tell
the
me
first
y'all
Tales
didn't.
from
The first one. Yeah, the
When I was
first
a
one.
little kid, bro, that picture,
dog.
well, the dog,
Yeah, the
that
dog.
picture of that lady,
The dog.
and she was sitting there,
Yeah.
rocking chair, and
That
dude
shit was creepy, man.
And then they
Yeah.
all of a
Shit with
sudden
the
appeared.
cops. Remember the ghost that was coming after the cops?
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
That was a cold story. That was a cold story
Heck
in
yeah.
general.
Have y'all seen Creepshow?
Yes, that
Oh,
one was
I ain't
good
watched
too.
it yet. I only
Creepshow
see
good
it.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Which one you like, one or two?
I like one.
One is the best one.
Yeah. I like two. Two was cool too, but my favorite was one.
Yeah, was one.
The Stephen King one was good too.
So you said you didn't like Us?
I didn't consider that like a scary movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it was more
cool.
like psychological, right?
Yeah.
It was like a psychological
Psychological.
thriller. Yeah.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it, but I do think it's if I have to choose, I feel like it's one of Jordan Peele's maybe like the weakest one.
yeah,
And-
yeah,
But I'm not. I like it. I'm just if
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have to rank them, I do think it's kind of
yeah.
I look
but
at
I
Us-
liked it.
I look at Us like it was probably like his passion project. or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
'cause
for
it had a lot of messages in it. It was
was.
It was
a good
trippy, man. It was trippy. Like,
know?
yeah, I liked it.
What's that? Oh, Final Destination.
Oh.
Ugh. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that
Damn.
one.
that first one.
Yeah.
When it came to the
Talking about gruesome deaths.
on the plane.
Yeah,
he
that-
broke that thing on the plane.
So you like gruesome death?
The dream.
Yeah.
The dream.
Oh yeah, tell him the dream.
to all the filmmakers that I know, you know who you are.
yeah.
You want to die like on Terrifier, like
Horrible.
guts being pulled out.
Oh man,
So,
Terrifier.
And I told him this, Five. I was like, first off, if you're a black man and you're gonna die in a horror movie, it's harder because you can't die over something stupid like everybody else.
Yeah.
man. So you
And
either
slip and fall.
you got to die on an honorable death, or you just got to get slashed the fuck up.
That's true.
And that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, just like
But it can't be.
don't shoot me because that's whack. All right,
Yeah.
that's whack.
Yeah, it's
You know
too
what
easy.
I mean, yeah. But you right. That was the most valid explanation to why I haven't died in a movie yet.
You know what was a good ass scary movie to me? That's still scary. Strangers.
Oh yeah,
That shit is
Strangers.
scary as fuck.
I even like the second one too.
Yeah.
I watched them both.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
second one wasn't bad at all. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
the one in the mobile home, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm saying to be able to hold your attention in silence with no score behind it like that.
Yeah,
That shit was
but you see, what works for the Strangers is kind of like the same thing we were talking about, like The Exorcist and Insidious. It's the reality of it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that's like what the Manson family used to do,
Yeah.
just
Hell
break
yeah.
in and just so it's the reality that really gets you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They just did I think they doing a movie about Charlie Manson females, how they was going around killing people.
Oh,
and
really?
stuff.
Wow.
They doing a movie.
The
with-
girls were crazy.
I would think that'd be like Devil's Rejects.
yeah.
I kind of pictured that.
Damn,
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects was
Yeah, yeah.
crazy.
That's one of my favorite
too.
movies.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too,
that shit
man.
tight.
Me too.
Did you see? I think it was 31. I forgot the
Yeah,
name of
31.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I mean, I
It
don't
was supposed
think
to be a sequel kind of to it.
kind of, but it wasn't the same characters though. They're playing
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah.
I just liked it because I felt like he went with that like kind of like early '90s horror feel
Yeah.
of just
Yeah.
crazy, kind of like crazy clowns killing. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool for what it was. Yeah,
It was like
I'm a fan of Rob Zombie's movies.
Rob Zombie dope.
Zombie
yeah,
I would say I just don't like his Halloweens, man. They just don't really.
the Halloweens.
Yeah, yeah.
I like that he tried to go in as a Michael Myers fan.
Yeah.
I like that he tried to go in depth with his
Same here.
childhood.
Same here.
Yeah.
After that,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I was kind of
There,
like,
there's two things. There's two things.
I got a good one for y'all too because y'all know we got to take a quick break.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
It's getting good up in here. It's getting good. But say them ideas, y'all. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yes, sir.
Pay some of these bills, y'all. Patio politics.
Let's do it. okay.
Rocking with the Patio
We back, we
Politics.
back, we back.
Yes,
we
yes,
back.
yes. What up, y'all?
Yes, sir, buddy. Brilliant. My brother Isaac, Trouble
right.
T Mills in the building. It's your man J5TH. Talking about scary movies, man. So, what you was about to say, T? Or
All right, so you know, depends on what y'all's opinions of these are, but how do y'all feel about Jigsaw?
I personally, I was a fan of just the first two. The rest were cool for what they were, but I feel like as far as like the writing, 1 and 2 were the best.
Yeah, nah.
For me.
They not. Yeah, I don't
That's
fuck
it.
with them.
But it's not my preferred genre.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's
But-
just
I mean,
getting
it
to the
would
point
count
where
as
it's
slasher,
like,
right?
Huh?
to me, it's kind of got the Fast and the Furious effect.
oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You know
for
what
sure.
I mean?
For
Like-
sure.
And then it made like 11 of them, right?
Yeah.
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like, how's the nigga got his head cut off
Yeah.
in like what, part 3, and then 7 more movies came out?
Yep. But I
Well, each
remember.
movie was kind of like it was jumping back and forth
Yeah,
in
like,
time. Because I mean,
I did
I
this
agree with you on the
before.
first two, but then I didn't really find the third one that appealing. But then the fourth one,
Yeah.
to me was good. Then I kind of lost track of which was after that.
Yeah.
But I'm asking too because, like you said, the Fast and the Furious effect. But I did see some creative.
I think that if they would have stuck with just the first one, the way the first one ended and just what you felt, just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and if they would have just ended and left it original, I
Yeah.
think it would have had more of an impact
Yeah.
because it would have been one of those like cult classics. You know,
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad though if they would have ended it on 2 though, because 2 wasn't where they was. That the one where she sawed his neck and killed him?
No.
Or that was
2 was the one where they was in that
in the
house.
house.
Remember?
In the house.
That one where he was trying to get his son. He found
Yeah.
out he was watching the
Yep.
recording the whole time.
Where that chick falls with all the needles. Oh,
Yeah.
I did like the concept of like this nigga think he God. You know?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
judging you for
That's
your
true,
sins.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and it's
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, also the fact that I just like the concept of how he kept it going because it was like if you didn't punish the other people, then your judgment would come sooner.
Yeah.
Or, so it's like he kept them all in line. I just thought that was creative.
Yeah, that was.
Storyline wise to entangle everybody.
I'll call that more like a psychological thriller than a.
I mean, but it wouldn't it be considered slasher?
No, actually, they do have their own genre. They call it torture porn.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So what's the Terrifier?
Do you remember the movie?
all of the above?
Well, Terrifier. Yeah, pretty much. Terrifier is both. Terrifier is between slasher and torture porn.
Oh, shit.
But you see, what they consider torture porn is movies like Saw. Also, do you remember Hostel?
Yes. Yeah.
Hostel was crazy. I liked Hostel.
Damn,
Yeah,
Hostel was
Hostel
like
was
that
shit.
too.
But it is considered that too. It's like whenever people are getting tortured, or it's pretty much it's torture porn. That's what they call it. That's an
Damn.
actual genre.
Okay, good one. What about Candyman?
Andy, man.
The original one.
Yeah, the original. Man, that remake was garbage.
Yeah, I didn't like the remake.
I like the ending of the remake once it finally got fucking going.
But didn't he show up in the remake? The original Candyman?
That's like that last
Yeah.
scene
At
with
the
him
end,
and
right?
stuff.
Yeah, at the end,
I
yeah.
like that scene where he was just killing the cops and all.
Yeah, that was a good
That
scene.
was
But
it.
Yeah.
Like the whole movie, I'm like, man,
like,
the
how
nigga
do you-
got a rash on his hand.
how do you take him out? How do you take him out of the movie though? That's a
Yeah,
way to.
that's-
I don't know. The OG one was good. I liked it.
And the funny thing is, even seeing him in all the Final Destinations,
Yeah,
you still
that's
think
right.
like, oh shit, Candyman.
That's Candyman.
Yeah, that's Candyman.
Yeah.
You know something ominous is near.
Now,
How did y'all feel
now-
about?
Oh, go ahead.
I was say, how did y'all feel about Amityville's?
Oh,
I fuck with the first one.
Yeah.
And it's a remake too.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, did y'all see you talking about the old school one?
I'm talking about the one with Ryan Reynolds.
The Ryan Reynolds?
That's
Oh,
the-
that one.
That shit was scary.
Okay.
because that one is the remake.
That's the remake. Yeah,
But
okay.
I think they did a
I
good
think-
job with that one.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They
I
I think
did.
they did a good job, but I think the original. Well, the original scared me too.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
I like
old
both of
school
them.
one.
I like both of them. I like the original one, and I think Ryan Reynolds did a good job
He did a
acting
hell of a
too.
job,
Oh,
yeah.
he was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I like both of them. The OG one is good, and the Ryan Reynolds.
Now, who's a person that y'all would love to see a backstory on? Like, for example, like a Hellraiser or Pennywise. Like, who would y'all like to see have their own like backstory to how they became that character?
Well, they doing Pennywise.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. They doing a series on them, right?
Series, yeah.
Okay.
Who's doing it? HBO? I think it's
gonna be
HBO
on
Max.
HBO.
It's not sci-fi, right?
No.
it's on
It's HBO, so it should be good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
That's a good
Ooh,
question.
so it might be
actually.
rated R if it's on HBO.
Might be.
No, it's going to be. It's going to be
Okay.
for sure.
Oh man,
There's
damn.
no way it's not.
It better be.
Damn.
Yeah, there's no way it's not.
But
Damn,
like,
that is a good
whose
question.
backstory would you like to get into?
Mm-hmm.
I got a thing that I always say would be a dope horror movie Because can we get into the fact that Marvel's the only thing that they tried to do like a horror movie thing with Doctor Strange?
Yes.
If you notice the feel of it.
Did you see the wolf thing they did too?
Nah, I ain't watched it yet.
Yeah, that shit was good.
It was dope.
Oh yeah, the black and white one.
Yes,
It was
the black
good.
one, it was good. Yes.
And the only reason why the Doctor Strange one worked with that horror
'Cause
element because it was Sam Raimi, which was Evil Dead OG,
Sam Raimi, yes,
OG
yes.
Evil Dead director.
Like, remember the scene of her like that?
Yeah.
That's a classic horror movie shot that
Yep.
people didn't notice
Yep.
in a damn superhero movie.
Very Evil Deadish.
Yeah. And then, but what that made me start really thinking, I would do a horror movie based on Harley Quinn's story.
Oh, that'll be good.
You
Yeah.
feel me?
That'll be good.
You think that'd be a horror?
Yeah.
Or like a psychological horror,
I'm saying
right?
psychological.
Because think about it, her patient was who?
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah.
He fucks her head up,
Yeah.
twists it, and all. You could do so much with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
You can put so much
Joker
depth
gets
in
crazy through time, but with this, I mean, he manipulates her like quick and he
Yeah.
messes with her head. So that would be very interesting.
That would be twisted.
That'd
You could
be
really
dope.
twist that.
Yeah.
Like in the comic, there's literally one where he throw her in a ditch full of dead bodies that's dressed like Harley Quinn.
Oh, dude.
And then he say, "See, you always thought you was one of a kind."
Oh.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, he was actually always supposed to be. He was written, their relationship, he was written like if he was those like toxic, boyfriend, sort of those like abusive. That's what he was. So, yeah, that's pretty cynical.
That's what I'm saying. Like they
Yeah.
can really do something with that.
That'd be interesting.
That'd be a dope movie.
That would be really
For years,
Yeah.
I wanted to do Freddy Cougars,
Yes.
Son of a Thousand Maniacs. But the deeper I dig, I didn't know he was a pedophile.
Yeah, he was a pedophile child murderer.
Yeah.
So if
that's
you
what
if you do a movie on that,
I'm get canceled quick, so I said, "Fuck that, man!" Like, nah,
Yeah. I mean, it'd be interesting though if they make it into kind of like a cop movie too, like them trying to hunt him down and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
it
a
could
good.
work.
That's a good spin.
And
yeah.
obviously not focus too much on the
on
child.
that, yeah.
It could be good. I think it could be good.
They said it was some funny business with I don't know if y'all read it about It, the original one that Stephen King did.
Oh, the book is toe up.
The book is
Yeah.
great.
The
The book is
toe
great.
up, yeah.
They said
Yeah.
Stephen, it was some writing in there about the kids messing
Yeah.
around.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I'm like, what
There's
the
some crazy stuff in that book.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Kids have a full on orgy.
Yeah, they have an
Yeah.
orgy. They have an orgy.
Wow.
They call there's a name to it. It's like the ritual of something. It was like supposed to be a ritual, and they all have an orgy.
Wow.
It's crazy.
With the one chick.
With the one chick.
Yeah, with the
That's
one
what I'm
chick.
like, that's strange.
Yeah,
I was like, shit. I'm like, I hope they ain't gonna touch on that, man. And-
yeah.
Like, it wasn't like they didn't get for obvious reasons they couldn't do that with the movie.
Yeah.
Either
Yeah.
The motherfucker that did the movie probably read that and the book was like,
He's like, yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave that out.
Yeah,
gonna-
we just let me.
We're gonna go ahead and
and
change
then he
this to
looked
a
up
one-on-one
at
scene.
Stephen was like, yeah.
Yeah.
like
Steven
Just
got
had
some
that
dope ass
conversation.
movies,
He
man.
does,
Yeah.
man.
He's like the GOAT when it
That's
comes to that like movie adaptions.
Hey, one of my all-time favorites, actually, without anything supernatural, was Cujo, man.
Cujo,
That
hell
rabbit.
yeah.
Stop
Yes.
playing.
I mean,
Yeah.
Stop playing.
I mean, let's be real, man. That
Yeah.
movie made you scared of your own dog.
Shit,
Yeah.
man. You made me think about fucking Pet Cemetery.
Oh,
too.
that one too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That one too.
Yeah, Stephen King. Now, which Pet Cemetery y'all like? 1 or 2?
One. I like
One.
one.
2 is good, but I fuck with 1. 1
I'm
is
Yeah.
gonna be real. I like the remake too.
yeah. Oh,
I did
I
like
liked
remake.
it
I
too,
went to the
man. I
movie to
liked
see
it
it.
too. I
Instead of
know.
it being a little boy, they
Yeah.
switched it up and did the little girl.
I liked
Yeah.
it too. I know it got hated on, but I enjoyed it too,
I
man.
enjoyed it.
It
It
was
was cool.
dark too. Yeah, I liked it.
Now, do y'all think movies like that should be remade? Like classics like that?
I think some.
If it's done right.
Yeah.
If it's done right.
That for
Yeah.
sure.
You
That
know
for
what
sure.
I mean? Like don't
But-
half-ass it. You
But
know
even
what I mean?
but even then, even if they're done right, I do believe some should be left alone, especially if they were because there's a lot of those movies that you watch now and they don't feel outdated. Like they still feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You know, actually, The Shining is one of them.
The
Like
Shining,
you watch
yeah. Didn't they do some not a remake, but
A
it was
sequel.
like Doctor Who?
Doctor Sleep.
Yeah, Doctor Sleep.
It was a remake, and it's actually a remake of the book. Stephen King wrote the book, the sequel.
Ah, okay.
And the movie, if you guys haven't seen it, it's great.
Dr.
ain't seen
Sleep.
it.
Dr. Sleep.
I gotta
It's
see it.
great. Yeah, it's little Danny grown up. And he
Oh,
has
shit.
PTSD about everything. And there's a new villain in the movie where it's this woman who, not a witch, but like she has this power where she's hunting down everybody that has the Shining.
Wow.
She can literally smell it and she needs to feed off of it. So she's going around looking for all
So
these
this
kids.
is the little boy that was in the original.
Yeah,
grown up,
and it's
Oh,
played
shit, I
by
didn't know that.
Ewan McGregor, Obi-Wan.
Oh,
Wow.
shoot, really?
yeah.
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Speaking of like witches, how y'all felt about The Wretched? Have y'all seen that?
Wretched.
Oh, I know which one it is, but I haven't seen it.
dark.
Was it good?
I've heard
It's
of it.
dark. It's a little slow.
Yeah.
But like if you like can deal with good dialogue.
You
and,
said
like,
Wretched,
and
right?
nothing else, but yeah.
Wretched. I know which one it is, but I haven't seen it.
It's twisted.
It's
I'll put
good.
it on my
The
list.
opening scene is twisted.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to see.
Did you guys watch The Witch?
The Witch.
The
I watched.
That's the one from 2014, I think, or 2016.
I believe I did see it a minute ago. Last year.
I liked
The
it a
Witch
lot.
was with the baby. And shit.
Yes, the one that
Yeah.
takes the baby.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot. I know it's a slow burner,
Another one.
Yeah, it's real slow.
but
yeah,
it really
yeah.
messes with
It
your
hit.
head.
Yeah, it hit.
That thing is like the way they incorporate that, like Satan himself is inside that black goat, and she sends
Oh,
that goat
yeah,
to the
yeah,
family,
yeah.
and he's messing with it. It's just, I thought it
That's
was
wild,
very
man.
disturbing.
Twisted.
Like it was very disturbing.
It kind of gave me
Just,
like
just once it was like when she was mad.
Yeah, with the oh yeah,
I was like, damn.
yeah, that was crazy.
it kind of gave me vibes like I don't know if y'all familiar with it, the Omen. The Omen.
Oh
was
yeah,
scary
for
too.
sure. That's OG, man. That movie's
Yeah.
sick. Damien.
Yeah, Damien was man.
Yeah.
Get his ass beat.
And that and it's shit like that, like movies like that touch home too, because of the reality of that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
yeah.
the Antichrist being
Yeah,
born.
yeah.
Well, you know what scene messed me up from that movie, man?
Which
when I
one?
would watch it, it was from The Omen. Was when they're looking for Damien's parents and they find the grave and it's just a jackal. Like
yeah,
his mom's
yeah.
just a jackal. I was like, oh hell no.
That shit was crazy.
They
How
show
y'all
the
feel
jackals
about,
like skeleton.
The orphan.
Orphan was good.
Orphan was
The one with the
now,
girl,
like,
right?
The second one,
I haven't
the
seen
origin,
it yet.
the
It wasn't
origin.
good. No.
It was alright.
Yeah.
It was all right. It wasn't like the first one. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be.
Hey man, the twist on the first one was just crazy.
I think that's what it is with the second one.
Yeah.
Now that you know the twist and
Oh,
all
gotcha.
that, it kind of
It doesn't have the same impact, huh?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But like it was cool.
Yeah.
The first one though, like he said, that twist when you seen like her age and all.
I didn't
like,
see it
that's
coming.
something that-
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I
like,
didn't see it
coming.
scary. I'm like,
Say, wait, she's an old lady?
yeah. Oh, that's a grown ass woman at this dinner table, man. I was like, oh
How about some
shit.
them daddy?
Yeah,
Their little accent.
that shit was good though.
Yeah, I liked it.
That
I liked
shit, That
it.
shit was good. Now, what movies y'all think they shouldn't have remade?
They shouldn't have remaked, or they should
Remade.
never remake.
Like shouldn't have remade. Like
Oh,
they
so some that
it.
already did.
Yeah, they killed it.
Candyman.
Man, yeah, that.
Yeah, that one.
I say, well, I was gonna say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Which
When that
one?
was on
but
Netflix.
the first remake of Texas Chainsaw, the
which
one with
one?
Jessica
Which one?
Biel, was really
that
good.
was good.
Yeah.
With
That
Jessica
one
Biel.
was good.
I'm talking about the recent one on
Talking about the one
Netflix.
with,
That Texas
Jordana
Chainsaw.
Oh
in it.
no!
Or the
Yeah.
one with Trey Songz.
Yeah.
That one was.
Wait. Did it?
No, Trey
was that
wasn't
the
on that
with-
one.
Did it have
But
Paris?
that's how many remakes there.
Yeah.
Did it have? No. Was that the one with Paris Hilton in it?
No, I think you're thinking of House of Wax.
Yeah, you thinking of House of Wax?
That was kind of cool too.
That was
though.
good too.
Hey, that was dope. I
Yeah,
messed with
yeah.
House of
That was
Wax.
I remember seeing it in the theaters, and when Paris Hilton died, everybody stood up and clapped.
Yeah. So in the House of Wax, I think they was doing like The Hills Have Eyes, Wrong Turn. I think that was in that when they was doing shit like
Hills
that.
Have Eyes was crazy,
Yeah.
man. That was pretty
Yeah.
disturbing too.
Yeah, and
I mean, just
they got like 4 or 5 versions of those.
yeah,
too.
but the first or the first remake from like 04. I
oh
think.
yeah, the first remake.
I mean, just that scene where they go inside the RV, man, and they're like raping the
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah, that
What
shit
the
was
hell's
crazy.
going? It was disturbing. That guy's eating the bird.
now I would think that would be torture porn. That's what I would call
I
it.
mean, it seemed. I don't think it would
But it
fall in
wasn't
that genre
gruesome.
though. It was yeah.
yeah, it wasn't gruesome. So
It was brutal.
man.
Do y'all
Yeah.
remember Wrong Turn, the original?
Yeah, wrong.
yeah,
turn, yeah.
wrong.
Yeah,
That was
I've
like.
seen all of them.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
loved Wrong
I've
Turn.
seen
Hey,
all
did
of
you
them.
see the newest one that they remade it, but they kind of
Interested. They changed the whole.
yeah they
story.
changed the whole story. Yeah, I thought it was interesting though. It wasn't that bad.
I think I did.
They made it like culty.
Yes,
like,
yes. So
very
it's
culty.
they replaced the freaks, I guess you would call them,
Yeah.
and they replaced them with a cult.
Okay, yeah, I did just see it.
But
Yeah,
they're like
it was good.
survivalists. They're living out in the woods, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool.
For
I
what
like
it was, they just tried to change up the story. I thought it was good.
I was surprised when I watched it. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it was good.
all right.
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, what about y'all? Before we go on break, what movie they shouldn't
They shouldn't haven't remade.
have done or remade?
Are just done.
I mean, I was
Not done, but just remade.
For me, a lot of people like this movie. I don't like this movie, and it's not a remake. It's not nothing. I say this with anger because I went to the movie to see this bullshit. I hate The Village. I hate The Village.
The Village.
Yeah.
I hate The Village.
That
because
pissed
I
a lot of
remember-
people off.
Because I remember the trailer was going. Like, I was like, oh, shit, look at all this death.
And you're watching like this is it.
I don't want to watch these motherfuckers turn butter for 30 minutes.
Wearing yellow raincoats.
Talking about it. There's someone who's going to come.
Yeah, yeah. What about you, T?
Well,
One they shouldn't have
he's-
remade, huh?
I mean, I was gonna say Candyman too, but to think deeper on it, remake wise, I mean, I don't know, but you know, I gotta say the Jeepers Creeper number 4, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the 4.
Jeepers Creeper number 4.
Reborn.
Reborn. Yeah, that's trash.
Damn right, he was reborn.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
there you
the
go.
remake.
That's mine too.
To
That's
not-
mine too.
God.
I have Robert Englund in that is like
Yeah.
it's like
They had the dude from the Watchmen.
The Watchmen, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Great actor, but not for that.
And you know what? I get what they were trying to do with his look. Like they were trying to go with the actual burnt look, but
Yeah.
the way his lips were like, you know,
It
like
was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I didn't like it, man. I like the effects. That's
for me,
all. That.
For me, if you gonna be Freddy Krueger, you gotta talk that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
You know
that's what he was
I
all
mean?
about.
He wasn't talking
Yeah.
that shit.
No.
That's like getting Chucky, not cursing.
Yeah.
And not
Oh,
like
for
tripping
sure.
on somebody.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Brad
Like,
Dourif is the ultimate.
Heck yeah,
I can't
Brad
picture
Dourif.
nobody else doing
He's the
that
GOAT.
voice or
I just
anything.
found out that's his daughter that was in the
Yeah.
yeah.
With the wheelchair.
In the seat of Chucky,
Yeah,
right? Yeah,
yeah,
that's his
yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I watched the first season of the show.
Yeah.
So what you think? You like
Not
it?
bad.
Okay.
There-
okay.
there- there's some
found a way
things-
to tie in everything.
Yeah, there's
you
some
know-
things I didn't like from the show. Some things I was like,
It's probably the same thing with me.
Yeah.
Don Manzini, I think he's vicariously living through the character. I'm gonna just say that.
What else he gonna do?
I can
Yeah.
see
Y'all know something else too that was horrible.
But-
Did anybody in here see the second Tales from the Hood?
No, I never did.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
I never did.
It was
seen the-
horrible,
it
man.
looked- it looked bad.
It was bad.
It looked bad.
It was bad.
When they
Talk
went into
about
the store, or
abusing
something.
CGI. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I never.
Talking about having
was
slave
bad.
caricatures come back, and I'm like, well, damn, if they're gonna punish white people, do it for real. Don't make a joke out of it.
That's another one that I just saw the trailer and I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. Let's take a real quick break and we'll be back in a tick on the Patio Politics. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they made the trailer look dope.
Yeah, they did. They did.
I liked it, the trailer.
Yeah, no, the trailer looks sick. I remember the trailer.
Politics.
All right, let me ask y'all this. What makes a great horror movie?
Oh man. I think just like any movie. I mean, obviously the writing, right? Mm-hmm. But the writing, it's very important. People think that horror movies don't really need good writing, but I mean, like any movie, of course they do. Look at The Village. but I also think it's a pretty like broad question because in order to answer like what could make a good horror movie, you also have to break down that all the genres within horror.
Yeah.
Because, let's say, for example, like someone can say like, oh, okay, do good writing, don't make it too gory. But then what about the people that love gore?
Yeah.
So I think you have to break it down and kind of know the target audience
Let's
within
say
horror.
like a slasher.
I'm gonna say
Yeah. Let's say it's a good slasher.
Well, I would say like for a film to go back on that last question. The suspense, you gotta feel suspense.
Definitely.
You gotta feel like
Yeah.
Yeah, you in that month.
like if you in there like this, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like when the motherfucker just walking through the room and ain't nothing happening, you like oh, you feel it, like don't go there, bitch, get out. Like you gotta feel that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
For
It's a
sure.
feeling,
Yeah.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
And I'll say too, on the topic of writing and cinematography, what I noticed a technique that great horror films employ is first things first, you cannot start with a character that's just gonna run around like you playing a video game on easy mode, like you just die fucking easily. Like actually, I think some of the greatest horror movies, the writing was good because the writers like understand that, okay, no, like the character needs to be smart. Like what would you do and what would you legitimately not do? Like, we don't need to, we're tired of watching motherfuckers slip on banana peels.
Yeah, for sure.
And slipping and sliding on the floor when the killer is walking towards you, and so to me, a lot of what's called misdirection, which is a for those who don't know, it's a technique when you fake one way and go the other way, which is a lot of scares. You do need a certain amount of jump scares, but you need things that connect, and make sense, and it don't have to be super deep.
Yeah.
Because like
overcomplicated. A lot of times they overcomplicate movies.
Yeah.
And
then it takes away from the film.
Well, like for instance, look at the paranormal activity movies. Simple. You see a standard ass video camera just showing you day by day by day of things happening, and it makes sense because you don't got to get you ain't got to get super deep into what demon is that. What circle of hell did he come from?
But look how uneasy it makes you feel, and there's not even a lot going on.
Because you got to let the mind try to fill in the blank.
Paranormals was good. It was one where they did where they was in East LA.
Oh yeah.
That was my favorite. That's
the marked ones, I think it was called. The marked ones.
I think so. It had the whole Latino cast.
That
shit was hard.
That one was interesting.
That shit was hard. That shit was hard.
Really?
You know what?
Yeah.
Actually,
it was like in an apartment. Us being from LA County.
Yeah.
Because it was in an apartment complex that would look like a standard when you would see in the hood anywhere.
Oh,
yes, that shit is
all Latino cast.
And the whole movie was in the apartment complex, right? If I remember right. Yeah.
It was realistic though.
You know what? Actually, when I saw the trailer, I wasn't interested at all. So I didn't even go to the theaters. And then when it came out, I saw it and I was like, oh damn, I should have gone to the theaters to watch this movie.
That's crazy.
That's good.
And to piggyback on what you said, I feel like how you said the banana peel shit. I feel like that's where Scream kind of started the banana peel shit, kind of, but they kind of changed it up a little bit every time because he be getting his ass whooped chasing him.
But seeing that first one, man, it was like, okay.
I would say that Friday the 13th started the whole banana peel shit. Running in the woods and
he just walking.
Like
Friday the 13th definitely started like the stupid teens just having sex.
But to pick up the phone shit, I get at the Scream.
Yeah, for sure.
I was gonna say Scream, but in Scream you think about Drew Barrymore and her death, and I'm like, okay,
that was
you really talking? That was even the era before cell phones and a lot of creepers on the internet, but still, okay, you really having a legitimate conversation with a voice you don't recognize.
Like just hang up.
And then
I think the reality in that though, a lot of people were home alone at that time. Yeah, and that's what girls would be doing in that era by themselves.
But also, which is like a very important keynote of Scream though, is that Wes Craven, that was his intention. It was a parody in itself, in a sense. He wrote Scream, showing all the cliches of all the horror movies.
That's crazy.
Funny? Drew Barrymore was originally supposed to be Sydney.
She was.
What?
She was.
She was.
That's crazy.
She was originally supposed to be Sydney, but she read the script and said, "I want to do that opening scene." And the thing is, I feel like that's the best decision she made. Because now that's like an iconic thing.
For her.
Everybody remembers that death scene.
I mean? Like in every movie, in every one of the Scream movies.
Back when they turned that light on and she was hanging.
With her like guts
hanging out. Guts hanging out.
So she demoted herself to play that role?
Pretty much, yeah.
And it was the best decision. Not saying Sydney ain't a defining role because Sydney got her shit now.
She's a badass final girl.
But see, dumb stuff like when Elijah Dushku's character crawled through the doggy door, and then the garage went up.
But you see, again, that's the whole point of those scenes, though, because it's
stupid stuff.
Doing the stupid stuff in the horror movie.
That was why I told you too about like your dream. When I told you about the black man in the second one, when Gail Weathers and he was like, "You ain't told me your last cameraman got slashed." He's like, "I'm getting the fuck out of here."
He didn't get killed though.
He left. I'm telling you, he left. That's why I said a black man can't die for dumb reasons.
Yeah,
I can't read it.
The human centipede.
Oh man.
Now talk about torture porn. Talk about torture porn. Talk about torture porn.
That was torture porn.
Yeah,
that was
literally
that was sick.
That was the stickiest man stuff going through your body.
That falls in the category of like Saw and Hostel.
For sure, yeah, definitely.
All that shit.
But you know what?
Bro, that centipede was huge.
Yeah. But movies.
That's one of those one watch.
Okay, I got a torture porn for y'all. Have y'all seen Contracted?
Is
that sounds familiar.
Is that the one where she's like slowly turning?
Yeah, but she has some STD. Yes, that shit is torture.
Yeah. But the ending, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but it ends up being something else. I don't know if you remember.
So did you see 2?
I did. I did. They're good movies.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up. A lot of people don't know about that movie.
Yeah,
those movies are contracted. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. If you guys haven't seen it, watch it because it's
I'm gonna
crazy.
Check it out.
It's gonna make you want to wear a condom all the time. I'll tell you that now.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, yes it is. Yes it is.
Oh, did you guys see? Did you guys watch It Follows?
It follows. It follows. I
That was
believe
a movie about the shadow or
Talking
something,
about
right?
STDs, yeah. So It Follows was actually made around the paranoia of STDs, and it's literally about the character. It's called just the entity, and you never see it because there is nothing to see. So, and the only way it's like a curse. So he sticks to, or it sticks to a person,
Sleep.
and it's going to kill you in a matter of days, and it just follows you. But it looks like random people.
Wow.
So like you can be. It doesn't matter where you're at, school, a park. You're
I
just gonna
believe
see
I
a-
seen. I gotta
Yeah.
see it again.
That's one of them.
But
like,
the only
psychological-
thing that makes you live is if you have unprotected sex with someone.
Oh,
then
shit.
it's like you wash your hands off of it and it goes over the next person.
Pass it to somebody.
I gotta watch that.
Hey, that's a badass horror
Wild.
movie, man.
Wild, bro.
Talk about smart. What we were talking about writing. It
Yeah.
Follows is
Yeah.
one of the best.
Okay.
for
Yeah.
sure.
The same person who did that movie. Have y'all seen? It's called The Guest.
Oh yeah, The Guest. Yeah, The Guest was good
The
too.
Guest was dope. Have
Yeah.
y'all
The
seen
guest. The guest.
That was more like a horror thriller. Yeah, but that was
Dude, the
sick.
soldier, he go back to somebody who was with him
Yeah.
in his troops.
Yeah.
And he go back to their house for some
Yeah.
reason.
Is he like I was with y'all son or
Yes,
something?
yes,
like
yes.
Ah,
That
yeah, I remember.
movie
Yeah,
was
good ass
hard.
movie.
Hell yeah.
Good
That
ass
movie was
movie.
hard.
It takes a turn and then it doesn't stop.
What? Yeah, dude, it go.
Yeah, that's
They
a
invite him
badass.
in. They invite him
They invite him in.
Yeah.
So something. Oh, go ahead, man.
Get
Go
to
ahead.
the
Oh
bar.
no, I was gonna say because what Mac just showed. I didn't get to see that movie yet, Mac.
What was it, man?
Nope.
Nope.
But
With,
yeah,
Oh no,
Yeah,
I saw
Peele.
it. Yeah,
you know, I love Jordan Peele in general as a director.
I think Nope was good, man. I like Nope. I like Nope.
Smile was yeah.
Whack.
Yeah.
It
Smile
was
was okay.
overhyped.
That for sure. The only thing I do give it is that I think it was a very interesting concept at the end of the demon. That was kind of cool.
Ah, yeah.
When that thing just opens and it has like I mean, just the concept of the demon was pretty cool. But I think it was way overhyped.
Too overhyped.
Yeah.
Have
It
y'all
was
seen,
great promotion.
Yeah. Oh
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
like the movie we was talking about earlier, Evil Dead Rising.
Oh yeah, man.
We've been
I'm
it time?
I'm with that dude that walked out the theater, man. I'm
This
with
movie
him.
sucks.
Yeah, he went
All
off.
right, hold up.
Have y'all seen there was
And my boy wasn't in it either.
Nah.
That's why I'm like, you come on.
He was a
Sam.
producer though, but he was just a
no.
producer.
He was in it. Y'all just
Oh
didn't see him.
yes, voice.
The voice, the voice,
Yeah.
The voice in the call, right? Wasn't it when they
on
called?
the recording.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
why
the
I was
recording.
got
The
the
recording.
chain, so I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
I
Yeah.
Like, I don't want
here's
that.
the thing. There's a lot that I liked about it that it paid homage to a lot of the old movies.
Yes, that I did
Yeah,
like.
that-
They
yes.
paid homage to a
Yes.
lot of
Like the
old
eyeball
movies.
scene where she coughs it out and it goes on the other guy. That was from
The
Evil
Come
Dead
Get
too.
Some,
Yeah, the
all
come
that,
yeah.
like they,
Dead
they
by
paid
Dawn, when
homage-
they all say Dead by Dawn,
They
yeah.
paid a lot of homage to it.
Yeah, I'll give it that too. I did.
Yeah,
like
the Easter eggs in it was dope as fuck, but I'm like, no.
And I fucked with the mom. The mom did a great job.
Yeah, hell yeah, she did.
She was creepy.
That's
Yeah.
for sure too.
Yeah.
I
But
hated
as
the
it
kids.
went on-
I hated the kids though.
Yeah,
Their performances were pissing me off.
as it went on, and then when they all mashed together.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if you didn't see. Have you seen it?
It's all right.
That's
You're
the-
good.
You talking about the newer one?
You're
right?
good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, it sucks because like the trailer made it look good as
That's-
hell, man.
man.
I was like,
I want to see their
That's
budget
thing,
for the
it show you
trailers.
all
I want
the
to see
good
that
shit.
budget.
The
shit.
trailer is another.
that's the only good shit.
It show you all the good shit with the mom.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The mom was doing her shit.
Yes, in the trailer. That's why I'm like,
Yes,
damn,
the
it's
mom
gonna be
did her
scary.
shit. Like,
Yeah.
like, it just like.
But can we talk about the 2013 one because I thought that remake was
Yes.
Yeah,
That was a-
yeah.
That's Evil Dead. Yes.
That was
Yeah.
just the one Evil Dead. I mean, they took the premise of the original one,
Yeah.
but instead of just young teens or whatever having fun in a cabin, they gave it something personal by the sister was she was a
Yeah.
drug addict,
Yeah.
and the brother was taking her there so she can detox.
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah.
made it much more personal.
They took
Yeah.
the comedic relief out of
Yes,
it.
yeah.
completely
From
and
the- from the
and
original.
That's why I give homage to it because it's like it's the same dude who did it.
Yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
somebody else trying to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
He was like, I'm gonna show y'all something else.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. And it was something.
I'm gonna take out all the funny shit
Yeah.
that you laughed at.
Yeah.
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 Bruce Campbell and all that. He ain't even finna be
And-
in it.
I'm gonna make it serious. Yeah.
And it's crazy because a lot of people they hated on it before they saw it because of that. They're like,
Because-
oh, where's that campy feel? But then when
Yeah.
it came out and people saw it,
it was like, oh shit.
yeah. I mean, that movie made you feel
Old girl-
uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Old girl did her shit.
She did a badass
She
job.
did her shit.
Yeah.
The one, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But it's crazy because supposedly I was reading something on it the other day because I got mad after I watched Rises. and I was like, I need to see what's going on. So I started reading this shit and like basically they're not even remakes.
No, they're not. They're just within the same
It's
universe.
Basically,
Yeah.
yeah, because it's 3 books.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Three
each
books.
Evil Dead that comes out, none of them are going to be remakes or reboots. They're just within the same universe. It's all
Yeah.
canon, but
Yeah.
using different Necromonicon books.
And I think that's why you shouldn't introduce a character like Bruce Campbell and not have him in
That's
the
true.
universe
Yeah.
if he's still alive. Like,
Yeah.
come on, man.
But they did give us a series. I don't know if you guys saw Ash versus Evil
Ash
Dead.
I didn't see it.
It was
I didn't see
it
it.
was so good.
It's great.
so
It's
good.
off the chain.
At least we have
It's like,
that.
and that's what it's like. It's
Yeah.
not,
I gotta-
'cause
I
it's
gotta
like,
see
all
it.
right, I'll still give y'all comedic.
Yeah.
Evil
okay.
Dead,
So he
but
has
then-
his own little.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
okay,
show. It's
okay.
good, Jay. You gotta watch it,
Okay.
man. It's good.
Now have y'all seen Army of Darkness?
Yes.
Is it like that?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Pretty much. Yeah, it's just like Army of Dark.
I don't think is it. Do y'all think Sam Raimi's intention was for Ash to be comical?
I don't think so. I don't think so though, because if you watch the first one, he really wasn't on the first
I
one.
think
wasn't.
It just
He
turned
wasn't.
out that way.
It just turned out that way.
Yeah, and he ran with it like.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's probably why he went back and was like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna show y'all now that it ain't.
It ain't
let me
funny.
take this funny shit out. 'Cause what I liked about the one 2013
Yeah,
Evil
yeah.
Dead was like the motherfucker who opened the book who shouldn't have opened the book.
Yeah.
Got his ass toe up.
Oh,
the
he was
whole
probably the
movie.
worst one. Yeah.
He got
Yeah.
toe up the
Yeah.
whole movie.
Yeah. And what I like too is that not only did they take away the comedic effect, right? But they also did something where going back to what makes a good horror movie, they gave it that uneasy, like disturbed feeling,
Yes.
which I believe that in horror movies, that's why psychological horror movies do so well. I don't think horror movies should just focus on like, oh, jump scares but like when those like disturbing factors come in,
Yeah.
and you come out of the movies and you just feel like, damn, I gotta watch like The Simpsons or
Yeah,
something.
no, man. Nah, for real.
Go and watch some cartoons, man.
yeah.
I smooth
Yeah.
used to turn into Tom and Jerry.
Man, real quick.
Yeah. So that I think, and that's what the 2013 one did, and that's why I respect those movies. Like, I'll mention one that is one of my all-time
Man.
favorites, and I'll actually consider it my second favorite horror movie after The Exorcist. It's called Hereditary. I don't know if you guys
Man,
ever
that
saw it.
shit is scary as
I haven't
fuck.
watched it yet.
Yes.
Hereditary.
And the
is-
ending, that ending.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was
haven't
fucked
watched
up.
it yet.
You know, I read a critique or a critic, whatever, from Hereditary, and he nailed it. He said Hereditary made me feel like I was watching something that I shouldn't have been watching.
Yeah, that part.
And that that just
Me
nails
too.
it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Like
It fucked me up.
halfway in Hereditary, you just feel like I gotta go to church.
Yeah,
Like it's bad.
Yeah.
Like it's
Man.
bad. And it doesn't, even though it does have some crazy like bloody scenes, but nothing too crazy. Well, some are. But
Was the ending? Was it silence with the credits?
yeah,
did they
I
have
think
music?
it was. I
Yeah.
think it was. If I
That
remember.
fucked me
right.
up.
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's just bad.
When they don't play no music and it's just the titles roll, it's for that's gonna fuck you up. Yeah, like-
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, that's how it
Yeah.
was in the theaters. Like nobody got up. Everybody was just like, damn.
when I went to go see The Grudge, the remake, it was like
Yeah.
that. And see, I wanted to go see it because a guy from Harold and Kumar was starting.
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
So I'm
that's
like,
right.
man, let me see if he gonna be.
Yeah.
And he did a great fucking job.
He did good.
But the ending didn't have no music, and everybody in the theaters was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, y'all gonna move?
no, yeah, nobody
Yeah,
moved.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was
That's
like,
how me and
okay,
my girl
like-
felt after we watched Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
He was like, I ain't gonna lie, baby. I'm sorry, we finna get personal. We was talking about how we be able to get it in after the movie. We ain't got the kids.
Yeah.
We watched that shit, and then afterwards we was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't-
Terrifier 2 was.
it
was
went
weird.
there.
Oh
It
yeah.
went there.
I like the
Driver,
publicity on it too because I was reading so many articles on the shit. I didn't see no trailer. It was the articles that made
Yeah.
me be like,
Yeah.
I heard
people-
it's the scariest. I'm reading articles. I'm like,
People were throwing up in the theaters, passing out. Yeah.
That's
There
what
were
made
some,
me watch it.
there were some theaters where they even had like nurses on set because people were blacking out.
What?
Yeah, I think there was one in New Jersey. I believe I may be wrong, but I think it was New Jersey. They had nurses because people had already blacked out there. Yeah.
Shit.
Because let's be real, we all remember the scene with old girl at the house alone.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Hey, that scene got me. As far as like slasher films go, that's gotta top every horror movie out there.
That's the goriest.
Like you was yelling run and she was running,
Yeah.
but like then he left out, came back with salt. Like, come on.
I feel like it was written by this like cynical little kid that said like, let's see how much we can do to like hurt this body.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna rip her fucking face off.
That was bad. Like scalping her, but like you said, putting saw on her wounds. Like
And
what
then,
the?
and then the mom came
Yeah,
in,
and he's just sitting there all like playful
and then
with
the kids came to the door. He had her head with the candy in it. I
I'm
was
like,
that's
man.
right. He was passing out the candy.
From her head.
That,
like,
yeah.
why it's so sticky.
Yeah, that's
So he has to be some kind of entity because they killed him, and they're gonna do a 3. I heard.
yeah. This is why on 2, when he wakes up, I think he's like waking up somewhere in part 2, and that little girl comes out.
Yeah.
So that little girl obviously is not alive, right? She's like some kind of entity.
Mm-hmm.
She's the one that brings him up. Because I read an article with a director, and that's what he was saying. He's giving like a little backstory, but he says he doesn't want to give too much because 3 is going to summarize everything, and it's going to also answer all the questions.
Damn.
But he did admit to that. He said that she was an entity, and she came and she brought him back up to life.
And I love how that movie is shot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It looks nice.
Yeah.
I love how that movie.
And I like how it looks also like it's kind of from the 80s a little bit.
Yeah.
VHS film.
They got a like nostalgia look to it.
Yeah.
Still fucks me up. If y'all,
We go nah, you was gonna break
okay.
it.
Well, I was gonna ask one more movie. Have y'all seen Oculus?
Oh yes.
Oculus.
That's another good one. Oculus.
Oculus did mess with me a little bit.
I think a lot of people slept on that one, man.
Yeah.
About, I think I
The mirror.
The Mirror.
It's a haunted mirror.
The Devil's Mirror.
Yeah.
I don't think I see.
I gotta see it.
I know what it is.
That chick who plays Nebula in Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh,
she
yeah?
comes out. She's the main.
Yeah.
She's the main.
Wow.
It's a brother and a sister, right?
Yeah, brother and sister.
Damn, yeah, that movie was crazy.
That movie did trip me out because
Yeah.
the ending and everything. And
Yeah, that was a good one.
Let's see. I'm gonna look at Oculus. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You can take us a break real quick, T.
All right, y'all. Man, we on these horror movies, man. I just said, man, you were watching something you knew you wasn't supposed to be watching.
that hit.
I didn't even know there was more than one of those because that movie. Now I got to go back and check it
Oh
out.
shit, the dude
Yeah.
from Teen Titans on here. On the Titans. Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta check it out. Okay.
We gotta take a quick break though, y'all. More on the Patio Politics. We talking horror films.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
A culmination of powerful properties that create balance and produce good energy. Cultivating a culture of mindfulness is a daily battle. We target your inner me. Physiological effects, change you can truly feel. Aesthetically pleasing on the surface, but handmade to help you heal.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
are
sir.
now rocking with the Patio Politics.
Patio Politics, we
Yes, sir.
back.
Yes, sir.
We back. Have y'all seen Barbarian?
Oh yes.
Y'all like it?
I think overall it was probably one of the better films of last year.
Yes.
It was last year, right? Last year?
Yeah.
One of the
Last
better
year.
movies.
I think it's very underrated too.
Oh, yeah.
Because I watched that shit and I was like, then our boy from what you call it was on
Yeah,
there.
Jeepers Creepers.
He left her ass with
He left.
Yeah.
Man, no, but did you see at the top?
Yep.
At the top of the thing when he.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, but you know what makes Barbarian really good too? Is that if somebody asks, what is it about? It's hard to describe
It's
it.
It
really
is,
hard.
yeah.
How do you
Without
describe
giving
it?
it away.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, bro, you just gotta see it.
That's original. Like, that's good writing right there.
Because just to recap, she took the guy. No,
Spoiler
she didn't
alert.
take the guy.
Spoiler alert.
Okay, yeah, spoiler. she didn't take the guy. She took the girl, right?
What it was?
She took the girl first, though.
She kind of like collected them all because remember the nipples.
She was-
No, that's what I was like. Oh my god.
she was just-
How can you say no?
She was just obsessed with like.
Kill me.
She was obsessed with like childcare. Like she just wanted to have babies.
Yeah.
So that's why she would capture the people and then just kind of feed them from her nest.
And that mess was.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
Dope ass movie.
It was very well done because like the whole time you like when she first get there, you thinking like, is this dude a weirdo?
It taktakes you through like 4 different genres. It's like 4 different genres. So you think
which
for
he
sure.
was a weirdo, the ultimate
yeah.
weirdo.
Yeah.
I mean, he tried to, but he got
Yeah, he
He
did.
tried to be nice. He was just saying weird shit. Like
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry. I know I sound like a crazy
Yeah,
guy.
he was
I
weird.
swear I'm not trying to hack him
Yeah.
up into pieces.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask this real quick, Isaac.
Yeah.
So when you was younger, man, I got fooled by it. I think we all did, or some of us might. Did y'all, before they said it was fake, was y'all fans of the Blair Witch Project?
Oh, for sure. Everybody thought it was real. I saw it in the
not
theaters.
me.
Well, see, I was a kid at the time though, so it hit me
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, and
They
then
really got recordings of the
Yeah.
goddamn.
Yeah.
I'm like, when they ran into that house and them
Oh,
hands on
that's
the
the
wall
worst
and
part.
stuff, man.
But do you remember the trailers back then? Like everything was advertised as if it was a real recording that they
Yeah.
found.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
tricked, and nobody was. I mean, I don't think nobody had seen that yet.
Yeah,
As
nobody.
a kid, you don't
Yeah.
know it's based on the true story.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like
Well, that was back before people expected them to lie.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like,
And then look at the actors.
there.
They chose no name actors on purpose.
Yeah.
So you don't know that. You don't think, oh, I've seen that guy in this thing or whatever. They did that. They did it very well to trick
Scary
you.
movie kind of ruined that movie.
Hell yeah. Now what about let's talk about vampire movies.
Ooh, I know.
Yeah, what about that?
Let's get into it. Have y'all seen the movie? It's on Hulu. It's called Blood.
Yes.
You watched it?
Yes.
That movie was pretty good.
But I think I did, man.
It's
I think I
about a mother-
did.
It's about a nurse. She's a nurse. So automatically it's in her character to want to care for things, care
Yeah.
for people. And her son.
Yes.
Yeah, I
yes.
seen that shit.
His son
Yeah.
That's a
big.
good one.
That shit was crazy.
That's a good
That
one.
shit was
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
That shit was wild.
That was a good one.
She kept pricking herself so
Man,
Yes,
that
yes.
nigga was
So,
like,
yeah,
more.
yeah. The
More,
kid wanted more and more.
more.
That was a good one.
More.
I like that.
Like,
What was y'all thinking when he got in the car with the dad? I was like, he
Oh,
about to
yeah,
be, I was like,
yeah.
he about to be a. I seen what she gave in that
Yeah.
bag. I said, that ain't
That
gonna be
nigga was
enough.
like taking that shit to the head.
I said he gonna be a problem when he get over there. I'm like, he gonna be a problem.
Yeah, you knew he was done.
Now I would have like if I would have wrote it. Y'all probably gonna hate me for this part, but it's like I would have liked it him doing something to the baby because I'm like we.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Just to make it more twisted. Just to make it more twisted.
That would've made it
Yeah.
look
Because nobody does
Yeah.
that.
That
I'm
would have
like,
made it dark.
I'm looking.
That's where the witch had got.
Yes.
Yes.
Because the
That's-
when
she
he was
grinded
grinding,
that baby
he
up.
was using like lotion and shit.
Yeah,
and
that
I
was
like,
bad. And that was the intro.
Yes.
That was a
Yeah.
bad intro. You're like, what?
man,
Like, I was
I gotta
thinking
go
like,
see
oh,
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the witch.
Wow.
Witch.
Because if you
I thought
already
you talking about blood.
Blood.
Yeah, the movie.
Oh, no, Blood,
It's on
yeah.
Hulu.
You
It's
talking
on
about
Hulu.
you talking about blood? Or you talking about the witch?
The witch
Well,
was the blood shit
yeah,
with the
she-
baby.
the
okay.
baby thing was
But
is
blood is
the
dope.
witch.
Blood is dope.
It's good. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
This
Yeah.
one's called the witch.
The other one is the witch. Yeah,
Okay.
It's in a old English time, in the Puritan time. So the language
yeah.
is like old school English.
school,
But
got
don't let that throw you off, man. It's
Nah, that gives you like that Witches of Salem. type feel,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But-
why I like the Wretched is kind of like a modern day witch.
Okay.
To be real, it goes there too. It's
Yeah.
very like
I'm gonna write that one down so I don't forget.
Wretched.
What did you say it was on?
Yeah,
Is it on Hulu or no?
I think it's on HBO. I'm not sure.
I wasn't a huge fan of vampire films, but I
It's
saw
when they done different.
Dracula. You seen
Let's be
Dracula?
real, the best.
Which
What
Dracula?
Dracula?
Yeah,
You got
what Dracula?
2000 or you got Bram Stoker's?
Bram Stoker's, man. That one.
I
Gary
don't
Gary
know.
Oldman. Gary Oldman
Killed
did
that shit. Yeah, he killed it.
Heck yeah.
I
My
don't know.
favorite vampire movie is 30 Days a Night.
Oh, same here.
Yeah,
Same here.
yeah.
I think
Okay.
I
Same
think
here.
I've seen that one.
30 Days
I think
of
I've seen
with
that
Josh
one.
Hartnett.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Josh
yeah,
Hartnett,
yeah.
man, he did a good job
That
too.
movie was like-
And what I liked is that I didn't even know back then, but it was based on a graphic novel.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so
It's a comic.
yeah. Back then I didn't know, but then when I got a little older, I was like, oh, okay, it's a comic. And then if you see the comic, like they did a good job with the cinematography. Like it looks
shit.
just like the pages from the book.
Damn.
Should have brought it. I got one.
Oh yeah,
I
oh
got
man,
one.
It
You
was
got
good.
you got what? You got Dust Till Dawn, Fright Night.
Yeah, Friday night.
What other vampire one?
Oh, have you guys seen? Have
Interview with the Vampire.
oh yeah, interview. Also, I lost it. It'll come back to me. I lost it, but it'll come back. But before, John Carpenter's Vampires.
Yeah.
That was the one I was
That
talking
was
about.
classic.
Yeah, that was the one I'm thinking
James
of,
Woods,
yeah.
man.
James-
I enjoyed that.
Did you guys see one of those like really kind of not out there, kind of like Blood? Let the Right One In.
Ooh.
I don't know if you see
yeah.
that, but
That's
the
great.
original one, because they did an American one, and the American one they
Chloe.
did they did it good though. It was a good remake.
I gotta check it out.
But the original one is I think Swedish or Norwegian, and it's the best one. It's really good, man.
Vampire in Brooklyn. I'm gonna tell you this. For
it's
it to
a
be
classic.
Eddie Murphy, it was a classic, and Wes Cravens did his shit on that.
Yeah. No,
He
it was
did
a
his
classic. I liked it. And again, talk about campy,
When I was
right? It was like one of those
little,
campy ones.
When I was little, it hit, man. But now just
Maybe not right now.
Eddie Murphy.
I mean, you can't watch Nutty Professor then watch it. Like, you gotta take some years off Eddie then watch this shit.
That's when Wes Craven came back and did Craven's New Nightmare, though.
That shit
Oh
was
yeah.
scary.
Oh, New
That
Nightmare.
Freddy Cougar looked scary as fuck.
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
No, and then the concept, the whole like movie within a movie, that was so
that was
good,
good.
man.
Yeah.
Well, what about kind of like Contracted, where it's kind of like very like low key indie film, Afflicted. I don't know if you guys seen it.
I think I've seen
Afflicted. It's shot like that found footage style, like kind of like on GoPro.
I would have to see that.
like almost like VHS.
Yeah, just like
right?
that. It's
I
two
think I know
friends
what
who
you're
are
talking
partying, so I think in Spain or I don't know where. And one of the guys, he has like a one night stand with a chick, and she's a vampire, and she bites him. So the movie is pretty much the whole entire movie. It's him turning little by little, and you're going through.
I have seen it
You're going
before.
through
Yeah, I
every
know what you're talking
stage.
about, yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
And he's slowly becoming it, and then
His teeth are falling off. He's losing his
it's
hair.
like you
and
see in the camera, he's like, oh,
it's crazy, man.
pulled it
That's
out of his mouth.
Yeah, yep. That's a good one.
What about Lost Boys? What y'all think of Lost Boys? That's one of my classics.
Yeah, you know what? Lost Boys, like it's a
I gotta go
classic.
back and watch it.
I think it's a
Lost
classic. I saw it again recently, and I'm not gonna say I disliked it. I didn't. I think it's still good and it still holds.
Yeah.
But I just feel like you've seen so many vampire movies that I'm like, you know what? I don't think I'll still have it up there. But as far as classics, man, you can't not mention Lost Boys when you're talking about vampire movies.
And it
But,
wasn't scary to me.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
scary to me.
It's just good. It's just a good like old school 80s vampire movie.
Now what about Bordello of Blood?
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Blood,
Yeah.
that's my shit.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Tales
Oh,
from the
Tales from the Crypt? You
Tales from the
haven't?
Crypt.
Oh, from
Even Demon Night is my shit.
Oh, Demon Night. Yeah.
Demon Night.
Wait. So
Demon Night, yep. That's it.
yeah.
Because they used to have like they got
Jada
Bordello
was in
Blood
that,
and
yeah.
Demon Night. Yeah.
But were they standalone movies from Tales from the Crypt? Or were they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I've seen Demon Night. I don't know about Bordello.
Bordello
That was
Blood
one
had
of the
redhead
stories of Tales
chick,
from the Crypt?
Bordello of Blood was good. Yeah, it was good. It was good as fuck. But it had a comedy overtone to it.
Yeah.
It was good. Though.
A lot of them did though, right?
Yeah,
From Tales from the
that's
Crypt.
how-
Tales from the Crypt did.
Yeah.
It was funny how it came. Each of them start with him being
Yeah.
the director. You know what I mean? Like,
Or like that whole intro was cool.
Like
Just going
Creepshow.
through the house. and then-
Yeah, with that song.
He come out
Him
the crib.
coming up laughing.
Now what about Misery?
Oh man, Misery's a classic.
That's a classic.
Another
That's fucking scary.
another great Stephen King book and great movie adaptation.
Yeah, have y'all seen Misery
I haven't seen Misery.
with Kathy Bates?
Oh, Kathy Bates was terrifying.
When she got him out the car, she kidnapped him out the car. James Caan played
The writer.
The writer,
He was a
yeah.
famous. She was obsessed with him.
She was obsessed. Yeah.
I gotta check that out.
What
And
makes
she
it
takes care of him.
What makes it scary though is that she comes off as a good little like Christian girl.
Man, she
and-
started getting crazy.
yeah.
I want you. You'll love it. It's gonna get you mad.
Yeah.
I know y'all seen Thinner.
Oh, Thinner.
Yeah, classic.
Thinner. Heck yeah, Thinner is good. Thinner is good.
But the reality of that shit was like, man, that shit really can happen.
yeah.
That's just,
Yeah.
Just imagine an Indian doing that to you.
Yup.
And you after seeing that, I'm gonna
Those
be scared as a
those
motherfucker.
gypsy curses, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit was like,
Wow.
Thinner was good.
Thinner was off the chain.
And she got Carrie. Okay.
Oh, Carrie. Yeah, man, another great Stephen King.
Okay, original remake though. The remake was good as fuck.
I
I got
like
nothing
the
against the
remake.
remake.
Yeah, I like
Nothing
it.
against
I like the actress, too. I love
it
the
is what
actress.
it is. To me, it's what you expect.
Yeah, that's true. I think I agree with you on that. But I didn't dislike it at all.
Yeah.
But I do think it was. I think they did a good job, and I think Chloe did a really good job.
Chloe killed it.
She did a great job.
Ending. I didn't really. I'm like.
Yeah.
man,
But Carrie though, it's hard to compete with the OG one though, man.
Yeah.
You know what really creeped me out? It's a small detail, man. But even till now, I think about it. It always creeps me out. Is you know where the closet where the mom used to lock her in?
Yeah.
Do you remember the crucifix Jesus with the big eyes?
Yeah.
There was something disturbing about
Hell
that.
yeah,
Just
it
seeing
was.
those big,
Oh,
like
yeah.
it kind of looks like googly eyes.
Like
and
it's looking at you.
Yeah. It was terrifying, man. It was very disturbing. That always got me. That always got me.
No, not bones. No.
We don't talk about bones.
No.
I went to the theater.
Nice attempt.
I did too, man. I did too. I was in the theaters like,
No, man.
I just think about the scene where the maggots was falling during the party.
Yeah. Now let me ask y'all, what's a part like a scary part of a jump scare that gives you like that raises a hair on your skin when you talk about it? That's like shit. Every time I see it,
Oh, Insidious. When that red demon first comes out, when she's like, what are you looking at? And he's like right behind.
Right behind her.
Oh, damn, man.
Hold up, was she in a bathroom?
No, they were in the dinner table.
That was when when Elise was first telling them about.
I'm thinking about Amityville Horror when.
No, that's when he's talking to the mom, right? T. The mom is sitting down with them.
So it's the mom, the wife, and Elise. And he's not buying it, and he's like, what?
Elise is the one that sees it behind the guy, right? The Patrick Wilson's character.
Well, no,
like,
the mom.
The mom.
And you don't really see it till you see it.
Yes,
You be like,
because
It's literally like right behind him like this,
but
like
barely coming out. Like you only see the side of his face.
It's the guy though, right?
It's the demon.
It's the demon behind the guy.
And he's all red.
Yes.
I don't know
he's
why.
like red and black.
I don't know why I think that's Amityville Horror, because there might be a part in there when the daughter's in the bathroom
Yes,
like that,
where
and
that-
the dad is like, "What's going on?" And the thing is
He's
over.
talking
Yes.
about Jody.
Yeah.
That's when she's in the restroom and he
Yeah.
comes out right there all looking all nasty.
Yeah.
That part was
That shit
crazy
was
too,
scary.
man.
Uh-huh.
Because you don't expect it.
And Insidious, it had a lot. It was a part for me. It was a part in the house with the boy.
Oh my god,
That shit was
dude!
scary.
Just him dancing with the little creepy
when
thing was.
when he ran by.
Yes, when he
Remember?
runs by.
That shit was scary.
Well, okay, so that and the way they shot it. Did you see how they made that shot?
Yes,
When
yes.
it was literally a sliding
Yep,
shot from
yep.
one
Yeah.
window to the
Yep.
other.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, he's there.
Yeah, they
He's
did
not
it
there.
so good,
And you
man.
can see they easily masked it and
Yep.
everything, but it's like, damn.
It's because James Wan, man, he's a good director
No,
for
he
horror
is.
movies,
He
man.
is.
He has a good eye too in the cinematography.
I think too. Okay, do you remember in, I don't know if it was The Nun or The Conjuring, when the lady, she was in the room and it was like the shadow appeared of the demon, and then it went around the wall. And
Oh,
then,
yes.
like the outline of it matched the outline of the nun.
Yes, that was The Conjuring.
yeah.
Oh,
And then the picture came off the wall,
and then it runs right.
And it runs right at her, and it had
Oh,
them sharp
yeah.
teeth.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
that was a good one too.
That was a good one.
What director do y'all think is overrated for horror?
Overrated.
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 I'm gonna say who?
Say it.
Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
You
y'all
talking
know
about
why.
La Llorona?
I'm talking about the guy. Didn't he do The Village too?
No, that was M. Night Shyamalan.
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan.
Him. He's overrated to me.
He's overrated?
For horror.
But I feel like I do feel that. I do feel that.
Yeah, he does.
But
He's got classics though.
I mean,
M. Night
you
Shyamalan.
didn't like Signs?
Yeah, Signs. I like Signs.
I like
The
Signs.
Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense.
okay, them two. What other ones on names? Okay, them two.
I was gonna say them too, but yeah.
Wait. He also got.
They're his best ones though.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Horror wise, yeah.
Yeah, horror wise.
Yeah.
I just feel Guillermo del Toro.
I don't know. Would you qualify?
Weird.
Yeah,
Would you
know what
qualify
I mean?
Signs as a horror?
Yeah.
I would.
I would.
There, yeah.
You have to put that like with the movie Arrival. And
Yeah, that's
all
true
that
though.
shit. Yeah,
but Signs had way more suspense than Arrival did.
Yeah, it did.
Way more. So that's why I think you can barely kind of put in
shot
horror.
well.
It was.
You know?
It was.
I love the cinematography.
The
of that movie.
score was good. The way
yeah.
it plays with the
Sixth
cinematography.
Sense was scary as fuck. I seen that at the movies. when
I
was young.
I did too, man. The Sixth Sense was
Seen that
crazy.
in middle school. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was wow. Yeah.
Yeah. That,
What other ones has he done though?
okay,
like-
so he fell apart. He fell apart right after like The Village. It just fell apart.
Yeah.
Then he did like that last Airbender movie that was terrible.
Yeah.
And then he did Lady in the Water, which was also just
yeah.
not good. And then
Terrible.
yeah.
All right. What about Hannibal?
Oh man, all
Silence
of
of the
them.
Lamb.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah,
I actually
yes.
liked all of them.
Yes.
Puts the lotion on his skin.
Yeah. Or else it gets the hose again.
The only one,
Yeah.
the only one I'd say is like bottom tier, still kind of good was Hannibal Rising.
The
'cause it was
reason,
the-
but I
his
don't even,
origin.
I don't even include Hannibal
You don't-
Rising.
you
No.
don't? Okay,
No,
okay,
I'm not
okay.
saying it sucked. I just don't include it. When I say all of them are good, I just
Yeah.
don't because it wasn't canon. It wasn't
By
canon.
somebody else.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's why it's hard for me to include it. But I don't think it sucked. I
Now,
think
would
it
you
was
include
interesting.
Red Dragon?
Oh hell yeah, because it is canon.
It was the shit.
I
yeah.
think Red Dragon, for me, it goes Silence of the Lambs, Red Dragon, and then
yeah.
Hannibal.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
Dragon was that Ralph Fiennes dude was
And
crazy.
I'm not mad if Red Dragon is your favorite.
Yeah. Oh, I love.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my number one. I love Red Dragon.
It almost
not
beats
mad at
Silence of the
it.
Lambs,
Yeah.
almost, but I do love Silence of the
The,
Lambs.
si-
Silence.
the nostalgia of it just.
Yeah.
That's what it
yeah.
is.
But
Yeah.
Red Dragon was up there, man. It was
Dragon was
great.
shit.
Yeah. That crazy tattoo all over him.
So if y'all had one, if y'all had the budget to remake a scary movie before we close, what would it be?
Oh man, that's
And I mean, the budget is unlimited. You get any actor, all that.
I'm making my Harley Quinn horror movie.
I like that idea.
I'm making
I like
my
it.
Harley
But you're
Quinn
gonna
horror
turn it horror, is what
Yeah.
you're saying. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's
Okay.
going super horror.
Okay.
We ain't getting that fun little shit. You get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a serious actress. That's gonna be
Yeah.
the doctor.
So no funny in that shit.
maybe a little, just because it's the Joker.
Yeah. You kind of have that. Maybe dark humor.
Dark humor,
Yeah.
but overall, it's gonna be twisted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know which one. And I actually just rewatched it, and I think this movie still holds. But yeah, there were some little effects that weren't the greatest. But did you guys ever watch The Entity? The Entity from 1982, I think.
There was a remake.
I heard
wasn't
about it.
No, there wasn't a remake on this one. The main chick is Barbara Hershey, which plays the mom in Insidious.
Oh shit.
Okay, so this one is actually based on a true story, which makes it worse. And it's about a woman that was haunted by this demon in her house, and the demon was raping her.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, and
they can't
That's a
remake
reverse succubus.
yeah, pretty much. It's like a succubus.
It's called Entity.
The Entity, yeah, and I think it's from '83.
How we
You sure it wasn't? I feel like I saw
The Babadook
a
was
remake.
good.
I like that.
You know what?
Fuck
Maybe
me
it wasn't
up.
a remake. 'Cause I remember
scary.
it had her.
It was similar?
It was scary as fuck.
But it was there hasn't been a remake on that one.
Because you said it was. But you said it was shot in
I thought
the
the only
80s,
person
right?
like that.
Early '80s, yeah, early
love
'80s.
Yeah, the Babadook was scary as fuck.
Babadook was
The
scary.
Babadook was dope.
Yeah.
And it
I
had
didn't
that
expect it to be scary.
quiet, no music in the background. Yeah.
But the reason why I love the Babadook a lot because it's that genre that I love, man. That psychological horror. I just love that genre.
Yeah.
I love. There's like it's like a whole metaphor of like her paranoia with like her son, and it's just the hate that she had for her boy.
And the way that it ends. Like
Just
there, she just like
feeding him and
like you family, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. But also, like, how can you not see the metaphors in that too? Like, she's feeding it. You know, kind of like when you feed your anger, you're not healed, but the Babadook was great. It was deep.
Change.
Y'all remember the Wishmaster?
Oh yeah, the Wishmaster.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I was just
They
more
did
so.
3 of them.
I was more so just scared by like when they actually showed him.
Yeah.
His face.
'Cause I was like, that was my first like. I was like, damn, is that what the devil looks like?
He reminded me of the devil from Labyrinth. You remember Labyrinth?
bro.
Yep.
That's
He had
another
that
thing
weird
I feel
predicament
Jeepers
about
Creepers
himself.
Did a good job with. Like,
Yeah.
Yes.
a lot of
Look,
movies lose you when they show the monster
Yes.
and you be like,
And you're
oh,
like,
that's
yep,
corny.
that's
for
him.
sure.
Yeah, like that's him.
Yeah, for sure.
They really did it well to when
Oh,
they
Jeepers,
finally,
1 and 2,
when they
yes.
revealed them. You was
You like, shit.
You still was like, what the fuck is
And he,
that?
Yeah.
When his face spread,
Yes, man. Like it reminded me of that
Yeah.
dinosaur from Jurassic Park with the little.
And I think what's interesting too about that is because they showed him kind of go from like his human
Yeah.
portrayal, like he just looked like the Undertaker out there. Kinda.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah,
And
with the
it's
hat and
I'm
everything.
oh shit, this nigga got wings.
Oh,
You know.
because you wasn't ready.
Oh
for it.
dang! See no evil.
See no evil.
Isn't that when they decided
on,
to
man.
show Kane's face for
You
the
talking
first
about
time?
Glenn?
Okay,
Mac,
see,
you talking about Glenn?
It wasn't as bad as
Governor
other
Kane.
movies. I'm gonna say that it wasn't that bad.
I just
wasn't
think
that
it did good for what it was. It was
Yeah.
just it meant to be like those cheap campy
WWE,
slasher
yeah,
movies.
man.
I'm saying no. Yeah, no.
I didn't see that. I think that was just terrible. I didn't see it, but,
So now he's just in better shape.
yeah. Hey, the scene that did get me, if you guys remember from the first See No Evil, when he chugs the cell phone down her throat.
Yeah. Oh,
Damn,
yeah.
that was bad.
Yeah.
That looked bad.
I think too, there was a scene in there, or I might be thinking of a different movie where like he had like worms in the back of his head.
Oh yeah, that was it. That was it.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
it.
See no evil.
I was like, wait a minute, this dude's got
Or
his
the-
skull is closed up and his maggots inside
Yeah,
of his head.
or just the intro, man. When the cops go in there and you hear the song that Jesus loves the little children.
Yeah, man. And then the fact that like I don't know, it was different to me too. Was showing that like his mom was like sexually abusing him.
Yeah, she was abusing him. Yeah,
I'm like, damn, you got your kid in
it
a
was dark.
cage.
Yeah, it was dark.
And then
Yeah,
Did y'all watch the show Them?
the show.
The one on
Them?
Amazon? Is it on Amazon or no?
Nah, it's good as
Yeah?
a motherfucker.
Them.
It's
Thought it was on Amazon Prime.
It's interesting because it's an all black family that just moved to Compton
Yeah.
in the '60s.
I know what
I
you
think I know what you're talking about, but I didn't. It's a horror.
It is.
It's yeah.
Did it just
Wow,
kind of
I
come
gotta
out in the
watch
last
Like,
however
like a
many
year or
years?
two ago.
Yeah,
I think I might have did.
I know what
background
it
on
is.
It's heavy.
Gotta watch it.
it is Amazon, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. No?
Amazon.
I think it's a Prime
You're
exclusive.
talking about
It
Amazon?
is.
Yeah, it is
It is.
Amazon.
It's
Yeah,
Amazon.
because I remember I put it on my watch list, but I haven't seen it yet.
I think I did background on it when they shot it.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
heavy.
Yeah.
You said it's about
It's
Compton
heavy.
in the '60s, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, that was a white neighborhood.
Yeah.
and it deals with racism too.
Yeah.
because it's such an interesting time where we at where you could turn our reality, our real life horror,
Yeah,
and like use that in horror movies.
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like they
Yeah.
using like that's the way to do kind of black horror.
Black horror.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
something that we really deal with.
I mean, that's what
Yeah.
Get Out was. Hell.
Yeah, that's true.
Get Out kind of opened the doors for that.
Yeah.
You know,
You know
it
what
had
I
all
mean?
them
Like-
Easter
like-
eggs in it.
Yeah,
And I think
like,
Get Out had me more so thinking than
But
Yeah.
them,
Scared.
them is all. It give you everything. Like
I gotta
that,
watch
like
it.
The neighborhood is racist, but the house they in is like
It's like haunted, right, or something like that.
yeah, like
Yeah.
the black dude's going
Yeah.
through this whole separate thing,
And the
while
white women
wife
are in
is
the
going through
neighborhood
A
are-
whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
check it out.
And the white women in the neighborhood kind of don't want them there. They keep
Yeah.
trying to get their husbands to put them out.
Yeah.
I gotta check. I'm gonna watch it.
You know,
It's all-
one thing I do
hey.
want to add to what you said though is the like what you said about like reality and turning it into horror. I think that's a really big like important thing that they're doing in horror now
Yeah.
is relatability. When
Yes.
you watch something in a horror movie and they turn something real that you can relate with and they mix it with horror, man, it hits deep. Like I'll go back to Hereditary. You know, when her daughter dies and she's crying, right? That the score, the director Ari Aster, he did such a good job how she's crying her lungs out,
Yeah.
but that pain, it just sounds so real. And then the score mixes in with her crying, the way they did it. And like if you know, if any of you guys have lost someone in your family and
Yeah.
you see your family members crying with so much pain, like my uncle passed away many years ago. He was a baby of the family. It was my mom's little brother.
Yeah.
I'll never forget my mom's cries, right? So when I watch Hereditary and you collect those cries, it hits
Yeah,
you,
it
man.
hits, it hits, yeah.
But
for real.
then mixed with horror, it's like I don't know what it's doing to me, but I feel so uncomfortable right
Yeah,
now. That's
yeah.
deep, man. That's pretty powerful.
It takes the actor too to really know how to bring that shit.
Oh,
out,
for
too.
sure, for sure. It's
Like,
all
like it's been a lot of actors where I'll be like they're like sometimes they turn them into memes. The shit be so good.
Yeah.
Like if you watch Walking Dead when his wife died.
yeah.
how many
He's like,
times is it-
no.
He's like, no.
Yeah,
Shit. Like,
Yeah, she gonna wake up though.
Hold on. So before we close, what would you remake?
Okay. Man, I'm a huge fan of the Insidious movies. I'd probably try it with a black cast because I would like to see how black people handle that.
Oh, damn.
Because we ain't gonna slip on, but yeah, we ain't gonna slip on banana peels and slashers. But when it comes to like something demonic and seeing how we would handle it, you know,
Yeah.
I would remake that.
What about you, Isaac?
I'll stick with the Entity because I think that's a pretty heavy theme. That if you remake that, and obviously if you're careful with it, because that's pretty disturbing. But
Yeah.
I think
I'ma
it's
watch
heavy.
it. I'ma watch it tonight.
Yeah. Oh man, it's good, man.
And I would say I probably would do. Y'all seen Skeleton Key?
Oh yeah.
Either that or
Oh,
Candyman.
yeah.
One of the,
They're very similar in theme.
Yes,
They're very similar in theme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know the
Shit.
backstory to Candyman. And when I heard, I'm like, it was so much they could have
Yeah. Oh yeah.
did with that. Like,
His background would be good too.
Yes.
His background.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey, that whole like voodoo stuff when you like that,
Man, that
those
shit-
things
Man.
are
Yeah.
those things are crazy too,
Yeah.
man.
Skeleton Key was dope.
Yeah.
yeah, it was.
Skeleton Key.
Skeleton Key. I remember. It was just on TV random one day, and I was like,
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Can I say something?
Yes, please.
I think we need a part 2 of this.
Now we do.
We're gonna have to come back.
We do.
Now
We're
we gotta
gonna-
go watch some movies too and come back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to. There's no way.
Yeah.
All right, man. So y'all just tap in. We're gonna have a part 2 of this, man. It's the Patio Politics. Want to shout out all the sponsors. Shout out to Risque Accessories. Shout out to Tracy them. Shout out to G Lou and the family, Dee them. Shout out to Creative Educare. Shout out to Rob Naylor, No Bad Energy. Shout out to the Legato Collection. Shout out to Buddy Brilliant, man, and our brother Isaac here rocking with us,
right.
man. Trouble T
Sir.
Mills. Brothers, we're gonna have a part 2 of this. We got some homework to watch these movies. I'm gonna watch Entity.
Hereditary.
Stay away from the torture porn. Torture porn, no.
Torture porn.
Yeah. No torture porn.
I'ma say that
Y'all
to
hurt
my
my
girl
feelings
tonight.
with
I'ma
Evil
just-
Dead, man.
I'm gonna say this to my girl tonight. See how she respond. Baby, you wanna watch some torture porn?
Hey, man, y'all like, share, subscribe, and all that, man. Keep it locked with us, and we out like this. It's a Patio Politics.